Hello, boys and girls. Hello. Yes, this is Aunty Audrey here, and I continue with the reading of Uncle Arthur Maxwell Bible story. These are just readings, boys and girls. So if you've got the book, you can follow along. If you don't have, you can actually follow the stories in your Bible. If not, you can just listen to me, and I'm sure you get my accent the way I'm reading to you. I hope you understand it, and I also hope that you are enjoying these books as much as I'm doing, and I'm learning a lot about creation. We are on story 7. It says the animals appear. So remember, yesterday on story 6, it was the fish of the sea that God created, and all the beautiful birds of the air that he created on day 5. But now on day 6, now the animals do appear. The big ones, they appear. So it is found in Genesis 1 verse 24 and verse 25. For a few short hours, the birds had the world all to themselves. They flew happily through the air, perched on the branches of the trees, and walked or waddled through the flower-strewn meadows. No doubt they thought, if birds can think, what a lovely place God had made for them. But God had not made this marvelous, wonderful wonderland just for them. Early on the morning of the 6th day, a loud roar shook a forest. Chirping and twittering, birds exploded into the air from nearby trees. Curious to see what the noise was about, they flew back and saw a great yellow creature with a fine, strong face, a long, hairy man, and a bearing like a king. It was the first lion to roam the earth. Look over there, what a strange animal, with 4 long legs, a big long neck, and such a funny face. A giraffe, of course, ambling by with its head high in the air. It almost knocks the smallest birds out of the tree. And what is this huge creature with legs like tree trunks, big flapping ears, and little tiny eyes? On the end of its nose is a long tube, which it tosses this way and that, sometimes putting it into its curious little mouth. Oh dear, what fun God must have had making the elephant. Here come some horses, perhaps black or brown. They gallop gracefully by with their heads tossing and their feet going clippety-clop in perfect rhythm. Now a couple of zebras with strange markings on their coats trot past. Here come 2 leopards with spots all over them, a crocodile waddling on its little short legs, a hippopotamus trudging by with its huge mouth open, a camel with its humps, a deer with its antlers, a bear with its long, shaggy coat. What a procession! And to think that God designed and made all these creatures in such a short time. Yet this is not half the story. Not only did he make all the big animals, but he made the tiny ones too. Look there, a little dog barks and scampers about as all dogs have done from that day to this. A cat walks by with stately steps. A monk swings from branch to branch. A chipmunk makes funny faces. A gopher burrows fast to make a home for itself in the earth. A chameleon changes color to match the sun-spotted leaves around it. A squirrel with big bush tail scurries around looking for something to bury. All these animals God created in a single day. This is too wonderful for us to understand. Just think, every one of these marvelous creatures was not only made alive, but was made to see, hear, smell, taste, and eat, just like you and me. More than that, each one was given the power to produce, to make baby animals just like itself. You can draw animals on paper, you can make animals of clay, but you cannot make even one of your animals live. You can't make them talk, walk, run or eat, can you? No, indeed. It's just as well, for if you could, what would mother do with all them running around the house? And how would she feed so many? No, we cannot make animals live. We can't make even a toad or a mosquito, but God can. And God did. In his creative mind, every animal, every insect had its beginning. At the sound of his voice, they sprang forth from the earth. And God said, let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, livestock, creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals, each according to its kind. And it was so. God made the wild animals according